My life was like the never-ending story of Goodwill Hunting for a pretty woman who knows the sound of music, because I needed someone like the preacher's wife who can play the piano. Let me give you a blast from the past, then I'll take you back to the future. I used to be with a single white female who was an American beauty, and she bedazzled me. But every time I went over to this big mama's house, she always wanted to stay home alone on any given Sunday, like she never been kissed. She had an untamed heart, and every time she made an indecent proposal to cross the thin red line, I didn't need the sixth sense. I have a beautiful mind. My basic instinct told me to start running, man, far and away with speed too, and I'd be waiting to exhale because I was gone with the wind. But she was addicted to love and had a fatal attraction, and she was thinking Romeo must die. I was thinking, I ain't no last action hero. I don't want to die hard. I need someone like the Beverly Hills Cop or the Bodyguard. This is worse than a scary movie. But don't be laughing, because it could happen to you. She did say sorry for what she did that Shanghai noon. I said, liar, liar. She said, these are true lies. Then she wanted to lean on me and the long kiss goodnight. I wanted to throw mama from the train. It's all good though, because after 48 hours, I saw her at my best friend's wedding with my Uncle Buck, the nutty professor, and they had kids. My cousin Vinny, who's a Forrest Gump, and Michael, who thinks he's one of Charlie's Angels. But on the 4th of July, I went to an Independence Day picnic at Jurassic Park, and that's where I met Selena, the wedding planner. Woo! This girl was pretty in pink, but all she cared about was the color of money or a blank check. For this girl, even the world is not enough. She used to tell me, one day you're going to be an American president. I'd say, girl, I ain't trying to climb Jacob's ladder. I'm getting dumb and dumber. You better start searching for Bobby Fischer, because I hear he's the best man for making easy money. She said he better have more money or he can't buy me love. I said, what's love got to do with it? He owns a casino. The two of you could have a honeymoon in Vegas where you can tango and cash all your blue chips while you save the last dance for another 48 hours. She said, it sounds good, but can't you just quit your job at Good Burger? I know what you did last summer. I said, what? She said, you know, that thing you do. I said, girl, I don't sell drugs no more. I'm clean and sober. I'm tired of playing the devil's advocate. I'm keeping the faith. She said, you're always trying to live by the 10 Commandments. Those are the 10 things I hate about you. I said, look who's talking, Miss Congeniality. The Grinch wanted to scream, but that was the silence of the lambs. But 9 months ago, I was on the last crusade on the Fast and Furious Titanic. We went out of Africa to Pearl Harbor. It took 13 days. That's where I fell in love at first sight with the general's daughter, G.I. Jane. She used to date the Prince of Egypt, a really dark man who was Mighty Joe Young, but he was staying 7 years in Tibet and wouldn't be coming to America. She dumped him because he didn't know the rules of engagement. You see, he got her a ring without the rock, and he didn't want to meet the parents. Man, I wanted to meet Joe Black. But that's when I told her I wasn't always one of the good fellas. I used to be one of the boys in the hood. You know, a menace to society. But I told her now I'm the apostle. She said, listen, I just got out of a rocky relationship with the godfather of my twins, Thelma and Louise. I said most of my relationships been rocky too. She said, why do they gotta be rocky for? I said, I don't know. Sometimes you're gonna be in love and war. It's not always gonna be a bed of roses. And that's when I thought things were starting to heat. But she went against all odds, and she was gone in 60 seconds, and I was left behind, clueless, like a castaway. I said, dude, where's my car? Thought my brave heart was unbreakable, but I turned into the crybaby until I remembered, boys don't cry. Man, finding a wife is a mission impossible, because who knows what women want.